All right, this is going to be a good one today. I'm going to show you how to find bestsellers. Specifically today, I'm going to talk about graphic designs for like apparel and shirts, but this works across the board for different niches. I'm going to show you how to find those bestsellers, and then I'm going to show you and give you a prompt to run in ChatGPT to analyze that specific listing, find out what is working well with that listing, and then recreate the listing but make it better. Now, we are not copying the listing, right? Let me get that out there right now. We're not copying the listing. We're using the information in the listing to create a brand new design. The prompt says specifically, do not copy, do not steal, do not use trademark stuff. So let's get that out of the way right now. I don't want to see the comments below saying that I'm copying it, but we're using the information and the virality of the listing to recreate our own product, our own design. So let's dive in. Let me show you how to find the bestsellers. Let me give you the prompt and let's run through this workflow because this is really cool, especially ChatGPT just released their new image model and it works really, really well. So it basically pairs nicely like a fine wine with this prompt. All right, so what we want to do is we want to start out in Etsy, and this is the easiest way to do that. And this is a nice kind of cheat code because we don't have to use a third-party tool. Like there are third-party tools where we can see bestsellers and sales and stuff like that, but we don't have to do that. So we want to do, let's just do funny dog shirt. So this is this prompt is specifically tailored to like design. So there's a bunch of funny dog shirts here that we can kind of see. These are all not necessarily bestsellers. So what we want to do now is, because we don't know, okay, we want to see bestsellers. Some of these are, some of these aren't. So I only want to see bestsellers. So here's the kind of the cheat code. If we go into filters, we want to go down to Etsy's best. We want to go to star. And this will bring up all the star sellers, but we want to see only the best-selling listings. So we go up here to star at the very top, and we change star to best. Now it will only show us bestsellers. Now we know it'll either say popular now or bestseller. We don't know how Etsy gives out this badge. We just know that within the last month to 6 months, the listing has sold a bunch. More than a couple, so that we know that they are selling a lot and they're trending right now and they're hot. So any of these are selling a bunch. So basically you look at, you can do multiple searches, but you want to search within your niche, what works for what you're selling to get ideas for a new product and a new design. But you're basing it on some of these designs as far as like what is working well. So here's one. Let's just do this one. Pitbull drinking iced coffee. This one's pretty cool. And we can kind of see, I actually have Allura connected so I can kind of see 34 sales, 600. So this is an estimate. It's like, it's close, but we know that this is selling a good amount. All right, so this is the design that we are going to do. Now the next part of this is we are going to take the prompt and we're going to enter that in ChatGPT. All right, so here's the prompt. So a couple of things, what this is going to do, and you can see in here, it says, do not copy the original design directly. Do not recreate protected artwork, brand logos, copyrighted characters, yada, yada. But basically this is going to do a listing analysis. It's going to give you an upgrade strategy, a final image generation prompt, actual image generation, a mock-up prompt, mock-up image generation, Etsy listing package, SEO titles and tags, product description, pricing strategy, photo shot list. So pretty substantial prompt. So how we want to start this is we want to copy this prompt and then we want to go over to ChatGPT and we want to enter the prompt in here. Now the prompt is pretty substantial. There's a lot to it. I mean, this is a very long prompt. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to include this inside. I have a community here and I have a whole section, and there's going to be a link below for AI automations. So there's a lot of AI automations in here. I'm always adding to this, and I'll put the prompt in here. So there's a link below to join if you want to get access to that. Lots of great resources in here for AI and across the board for Etsy sellers. So I hope to see you over there. Positive, motivational, safe community. We're over 300 members strong right now. So it's a really great place to come, learn and hang out and grow your Etsy shop. So here is the prompt. So we're going to enter this, and then we want to just include the listing URL at the bottom. Oh man, this prompt is very long. All right, so there's the bottom. All right, so we're going to copy and paste the listing URL here. So where are we at? All right, here we go. So basically just copy the prompt and then just throw the URL. I mean, you can always do the prompt and then enter URL in, but we'll just do it all at once. And I have temporary chat here because I don't want to pull it into my other chats and basically messing up what I'm trying to do here, because it will read your other chats and it'll kind of try to improve upon what you're doing. But I want a clean output here for you guys. All right, so I'll treat the URL as a source listing. All right, so it's going to do its whole analysis and run its analysis report. So we're going to let it do its thing here. All right, so here is the initial output. It did the analysis report, proven performance signals, basically what it's doing in the market, why this design wins, top 5 success drivers. This is pretty cool, breed specific. So this is good insight just to have in general for future designs. Coffee plus dog combo, giftable, title positioning, comfort colors positioning, adds perceived value, strong shop trust, niche and persona analysis. So talking about being a pit bull owner, targeted rating. It's very focused because it combines breed plus coffee plus humor. Keyword and SEO strategies. So these are the keywords in the title. Related search terms. So these are search terms that you could use in your own listing. Design execution analysis. So here's kind of like some design element keys of why it works. Variant and pricing strategy. So here are the different variants, visible sizes. So basically breaking down everything of why this list, what this listing is about, why it's working, and some keys. Basically, the nice thing about this prompt is it's pointing out some different weaknesses and gaps, some things that you could do better. The concept may be too broad, the title may be over rely on keyword stuffing, limited color palette. So there's keys here that we can improve upon, because the reason I designed the prompt this way, because a lot of people just find bestsellers and they create the exact same thing, which is unethical, right? For one. For two, it's just watering things down. More times than not, they're not creating a better design. They're not creating a better product. They're creating a cheaper, watered down version of what's working. And that is why theirs isn't working as well. So my goal is to elevate, right? We want to create something better, something more original, something with more value, something to serve the audience better. And that's why this works better, because we're not watering it down. We're trying to create, reinvent a better wheel, right? You can't, most things you're not going to create fresh and new, but you can make it better. You can have more value and can do things better. So that is the why behind this prompt and how I designed it. Now, the other nice thing about this prompt is before it creates the design, it's going to ask you a couple of questions so you can make any tweaks or put in any additional information. Right, and it's going to make this prompt even more tailored to you. Also, I have to note that even if you're using the same prompt, and some of the pushback I get is, okay, it's going to be the same. You're using the same prompt. If everyone uses the same prompt, they're going to get the same outputs and the same designs, and that's absolutely not true. You can use the same prompt as 100,000 other people, and you're going to get different outputs. Why? It's the same reason why if you do a search in Google for something, or if you do a search in ChatGPT for something, you're not getting the same answers, because it's based on your history. It's based on the current state of variables at play. So it's always going to be different. And these questions are going to make it even more different and more tailored to how you want this at the end of the day. So we're using all this information to recreate something better, something more according to your brand, to your style, to your aesthetic. All right, so here is the questions. Do you want me to upgrade the design to say Pitbull plus coffee niche, or should we pivot to a different Pitbull humor? Let's just say, yes, same niche. We want it to be in the same niche. We don't want to recreate something different. Who do you want to target first? Pitbull moms. Let's just do Pitbull moms. Pitbull moms are more likely to wear this shirt. Let's just see, preferred style, direct to vintage. Yeah, I like vintage style, man. That just looks cool. For what should we design first? Comfort colors, T. Let's just do T. Any colors, phrases, or design elements you want to avoid? No. All right, boom. Here we go. All right, based on those new things, here is some new steps that it's asking: differentiation angle, concrete design upgrades, new phrase, why this phrase works, new illustration. So it's basically just refining everything to get ready to create this image based on what it's asking us, which is nice. And this is why this is going to be so much more tailored to what you want. Targeted buyer refinement. Before step 4, image prompt gate. So please answer these. All right, so a couple more questions here. Do Do you approve the phrase Pity Mom Coffee Club? Yeah, let's just say yes. We're not going to mess with this too much. Cute, cool. Let's just do retro. I like retro vibe 3. Should the graphic include Pitbull head? Let's just do, yeah, Pitbull head. 4, do the final prompt design for dark tea. Yeah, let's just do dark. Dark tea. All right, boom. Hit enter. We answer those questions, and that's the nice thing about this is continuing to refine. ChatGPT image generation prompt. All right, so now it generated the prompt to create the image based on all the questions that we answered. Would you like me to generate the design image now? Yes. And you can look at the prompt, and if there's any tweaks you want to make, you can be like, all right, make these tweaks before, because the image prompt is the end all be all. It's going to start creating the image, and you can always make tweaks after and continue to refine it after as well. So nothing is set in stone. All right, so here we go. Here is the prompt. I can't generate an image with this temporary chat because the image generation tool is not available here. Okay, well, I did not know that. All right, so we are going to copy this prompt into the regular chat and generate the image. All right, so I copied that. We're going to go over to the regular chat. Good to know. But at least my previous chats didn't interfere with that whole process there. Because a lot of times it'll pull in like, would you like to create the image based on your brand here? I'm like, no, I want to create this from scratch for you guys. All right, so here we go. That is the image prompt, and now it's going to create the image based on that. All right, here we go. This is the image that it created based on my design elements. Now, again, we can continue to change this. And you see, this is vastly different than this. So not the same, not even close to the same. But we could give it like, we could change the aesthetic. We can tell it to do different things. But again, we know that that is doing good. Here's a similar, more cartoonish version of that, different saying completely. Well, there's no words on the other one. But it's using the signals to create something within the same targeted niche. Now, the other thing that you can do, which it should ask you, but since I had to open up a new chat, it's not going to ask me the next question, which it should ask you to create a mockup, or you just tell it. So can you create a mockup image of this on a woman's shirt with a coffee shop in the background? Something like that. So you can use this to then turn that image into mock-up images. And that image too, you can clean it up. You can remove the background. You can make it a different file type, because if you're doing POD or you're doing your own designs, you want to be able to basically put that image with no background on a shirt. So you can do that too. All right, so this is creating the mock-up for us. All right, here we go. And you can see, this does a really good job. This looks real. And this design looks much better, I would say, on this shirt than it does here. Oh, they actually removed the background. Oh, okay, that's cool. I guess it was still processing. So yeah, this is great. And you could ask for different backgrounds or whatever the case may be, and it generates this stuff. So not only do you have a viable design, you now have a viable mock-up. And then you have all the other information that was in the other chat. It has a potential title. It has a potential tags. It has a potential description that you can use. So everything that you need to create a really good listing is there, or at least the signals of a really good listing, right? But that is it. That is how you guys can use this to create designs for, graphic designs for shirts. You could also use this for wall art, and I'll adjust the prompt and probably do another couple of these videos. I already did one using Claude for actual templates like Excel files, which is really cool. So make sure you go back and check that out on the channel. And again, if you guys want this prompt, want more prompts, hop in here. The premium level will get you access to the entire classroom, right, to all this stuff, which is definitely what you want. But if you just want to start out small, you can get the Etsy Traffic Challenge and the community. That you can get that for as little as $2 a month. So this is a very inexpensive, super high quality community. I want to make it that way on purpose, so you don't have to mortgage your house, steal your kids' piggy bank to be able to learn about Etsy and get the tools that you need to find success. So hopefully it helps you guys out. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you. Have an amazing rest of your day.